Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Ever gotten back from a fantastic trip abroad, only to realize you have leftover currency sitting in your YouTrip account? You're not alone. It's a common question. Can you actually transfer that money back to your bank account? Let's face it, unused foreign currency can feel like a burden. It's just sitting there, collecting virtual dust. The ideal solution would be to seamlessly move it back into your spending funds. So, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the world of YouTrip transfers and exploring some clever alternatives. The short answer, YouTrip doesn't play ball, usually. Alright, let's not sugarcoat it. In most cases, YouTrip doesn't allow direct transfers of your balance back to your bank account. This might come as a surprise, especially considering the convenience YouTrip offers for overseas spending. There is a small caveat, however. If you're based in Thailand and use YouTrip Thailand, you can actually transfer funds in Thai baht, THB, back to a linked K-Bank account. But for everyone else, it's back to the drawing board. Why the block on transfers? This policy might seem restrictive, but there's a reason behind it. YouTrip primarily functions as a multi-currency travel card. Their focus is on offering competitive exchange rates and fee-friendly transactions abroad. Facilitating regular transfers back to bank accounts might not align with their core business model. So, what are your options? Don't panic. Alright, so a direct transfer isn't on the table. But fear not, there are still ways to make the most of your leftover YouTrip funds. Here are some creative strategies to consider. Option 1. Spend it on your next trip. This might be the most obvious solution, but it's worth mentioning. If you have another adventure on the horizon, why not top up your YouTrip account with your leftover currency? This way, you've essentially converted it back into spending power for your next escapade. Option 2. Shop online, strategically. Many online retailers accept payments in various currencies. Do some research and see if you can find something you need or want that's priced in the currency you have in your YouTrip account. Just be mindful of any potential conversion fees or international shipping costs that might eat into your savings. Option 3. The peer-to-peer power play. Do you have a friend or family member traveling to the same region where your leftover currency is valid? Consider a peer-to-peer exchange. You can top up their YouTrip account, if they use it, with your leftover funds, and they can pay you back in your local currency. This can be a win-win situation, especially if you can avoid any transaction fees. Option 4. Explore alternative multi-currency platforms. While YouTrip might not offer direct bank transfers, there are other multi-currency platforms that do. Services like Wise and Revolut allow you to hold and manage multiple currencies, and often include the ability to transfer funds back to your bank account. It might be worth considering opening an account with one of these platforms if you frequently travel and deal with foreign currency. Remember, always compare fees. No matter which option you choose, be sure to factor in any potential fees associated with the transaction. YouTrip might not charge for keeping your balance, but some of these alternative methods might involve conversion fees or transfer charges. Do your research and choose the option that offers the most value for your leftover currency. The final takeaway, YouTrip's a great tool, but know its limits. YouTrip excels at making overseas spending convenient and affordable. However, transferring funds back to your bank account isn't currently on their menu, with the exception for YouTrip Thailand users. Luckily, there are still plenty of creative ways to get the most out of your leftover currency. Whether you spend it on your next adventure, use it for strategic online shopping, or explore peer-to-peer exchanges, there's always a way to make those leftover funds work for you. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, happy travels.